Good morning. It's my first run after the Indianapolis 500 Festival Mini Marathon, and it was a great race over the weekend. I was prepared for every weather eventuality except sunny and warm, because that's what the weather forecasts have been telling us all week. So I had layers. I was prepared for cold. I was prepared for torrential downpours. I was prepared for itty bitty little bits of rain. I wasn't prepared for it to be in the mid 50s and sunny, in which case I would have worn less clothes and I would have had some sunblock on. Live and learn. When you're talking about dressing for the run, you may have heard that the kind of rule of thumb is dress for as if it's 20 degrees colder. Warmer. Because right now, it's gorgeous out. It's in the mid 50s, but it was a little chilly when I first started out. But right now I'm just in a t-shirt and shorts and quite comfortable. I'm feeling good after the Indy Mini. It was a lot of fun. I think I must have trained pretty well, because this is maybe one of the best post-race runs I've ever had. So we follow, as I mentioned before, the Jeff Galloway plans. When it comes down to it, if you're just starting out, find a plan that works for you. A lot of people like the Hal Higdon plans, but for me, the Galloway works for a couple reasons. One, because I use his run walk run method, and the second is that he only has you running 2 times during the week and then a long run on the weekends. And when I want to run during the week, I have to get up at 5 a.m. and I can't do that more than a couple times a week. Some other plans do have you running more days during the week, but and they may have you running less on your long runs on the weekend, because Jeff Galloway's plans are a little unique in that, for example, on a half marathon plan, he wants you to go all the way to 14 miles on the training run. And let me stress, the idea is to take your training runs, especially your long runs, nice and slow. You're not working on speed, you're working on your endurance. You're working on building up to reach that distance. And we've had many races where we haven't hit the worst, the longest. We did actually do, my wife and I did do 14 on this, and so we finished our half marathon pretty strong. The good thing is, you know you've done it. If you do 14 miles during your training run, you know you can do 13.1. For our first full marathon using Jeff's plans, I think our maximum was 23. And we got through it fine. Oh man, do I have to run again? Oh geez, that stupid beep, that thing is mean. Okay, let's talk about equipment. The most important thing you need is your shoes. If it's your first time getting a pair of running shoes, I suggest you go to a running store and they can help you find ones that work for you. A good running store will actually watch you run a little bit on the treadmill, review your gait, and find the ones that are the best for your running form. Also, you want some good running socks, some good wicking socks. For the most part, most of the clothes you want to wear, you want it to be a wicking or tech material, so that it's going to pull the sweat away from your body and prevent chafing, which nobody wants. No one ever mentions this. Well, I mean, some people do, but I think number 3, the most important thing, is a good pair of underwear. Good pair of running underwear, again, that's going to be wicking, it's going to fit, and yeah, that's important. You do not want a bad pair of underwear. Ooh, cars. You do not want a bad pair of underwear to hit you on mile 10. So the rest of the clothing, t-shirt and shorts. And that's the minimum of what you need. Some clothes. Other things are helpful. I've got a Fitbit Surge, so it's got a little GPS built right in it. For a lot of folks, you can just use your phone, get a cool app like Runkeeper or something. Using the Galloway plans, one of the things I use is his run walk run timer, so you can program in what intervals. So for me, I run 1 minute 30 seconds, I walk 30 seconds, and I'll do that for a whole half marathon. Oh, is it beeping again? Really, you can do almost all these things if you just want to have a good case to bring your phone along, whether it fits in your you get one of those arm sleeves, or what I like. Ooh man, look, I'm gonna take a break on my run. We've got is this little Roo Sport pocket. So it's got a magnet in here, fits over your shorts. Phone can fit in it. You can put some nutrition for long runs. You can keep your identification, your key, all that sort of thing. So, I mean, right now I've got my phone, I've got my Jeff Galloway timer, I've got my running watch. So I'm kind of tripling up, but you can get by with one device that does all of them. Ooh, that's a goose. Geese are mean in the spring. Oh man, geese are so mean in the spring. Watch out for the geese. They will like try and bite you. They will fly at your head. They will, the worst is when they do the crazy head thing and they start hissing at you. Do not like the geese. Right, that was my last beep. Done with the morning run. So, gear, we talked about clothes, we talked about shoes. Shoes being the most important. Underwear being extra important. The rest of the clothes, wicking stuff. What else? I just have some Kleenex with me, especially if it's cold out. Get a runny nose with the allergies. And I'll bring this up too, just because we talked about the annoying geese. But I just, in my pocket, throw a little thing of pepper spray. Honestly, we live in a pretty safe area, so it's mainly for, we'll say, the wildlife around here. Nasty geese. Most people are good, but we live kind of in the outskirts of Indianapolis, so it's the area that used to be the country, and people just let their giant dogs run free. So thankfully, I've never used it. I've had to use it on an animal, but I have it again. Better safe than sorry. Shoes, wicking clothes, some way to track your time, and if you're in an area where you believe you need it, some pepper spray or something like that. And that's about it for what you need to run. Man, it's a beautiful day. I mean, it's overcast, but it's a beautiful day.